Good morning, children. Students of class 3. Today I am going to start our SST syllabus for the unit test and final term. We have already started the chapter 11. They showed us the way. We have learned something about the freedom fighter who fight against the British rule to make our India free from the British. We have already learned something about Mohandas Karamchand Gandhiji or Bapuji, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and Sarojini Naidu and Jawaharlal Nehru. Now today I am going to start about Ambedkar and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. We fondly called him Baba Saheb, which means father. He was born on 14th April 1891. He was born into a poor family. His family and many other families like his were made to live outside villages. Nobody talked to them or shared food with them because they were low-class people. In those days, it was believed that people born into such families were not to be treated equally. Thus, Dr. Ambedkar faced many difficulties. However, he studied hard and became one of the most respected leaders of India. Okay? His message, I want all people to be Indians first, Indian last. His role, he asked people to treat everyone as equal, with respect. Many people became his followers. When India became independent, Dr. Ambedkar became an important minister. He was one of the main leaders who framed the Constitution of India. He was the main leaders to frame the Constitution of India. Constitution means a body of laws according to which a country is governed. Yes? What do you mean by Constitution? Constitution is a body of laws according to which a country is governed. Next, we are coming to say something about Netaji Subhash Chandra. His full name was Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, fondly called Netaji, which means leader. He was born on 23rd January 1897. He got a job to work in the British government. He did not want to work for the British. So Netaji gave up his job and joined the freedom movement. His message was, give me blood and I will give you freedom. He felt the peaceful protests were not enough to free India. Like Gandhiji believed that peaceful protest is the way to free India. But he believed that peaceful protests were not enough to free India. The British put him under house arrest. House arrest means forced by a government to stay in one's house as if in prison. He was imprisoned in his own house. Netaji managed to escape and reached Japan. Soon he became the leaders of Indian National Army or Azad Hind Fauj. Have you heard the name Azad Hind Fauj? Yes. I think you all know the name. Yes, many Indians who lived outside India joined Netaji. Why? To fight against the British. Netaji gave the famous slogan, Dilli Chalo. Delhi was the capital of India. March to Delhi and Jai Hind. The Indian National Army fought bravely under his leadership. So we called Subhash Chandra Bose, Netaji. He was a famous hero. He was our national hero. He was born on 23rd January 1897 in Cuttack. I think you all know about him. He got a job under the British rule, but he left the job. He did not want to work under the British. So he left the job and joined the national movement of India. And he made a group named Indian National Army or Azad Hind Fauj. He was the leader of that group. And he went to, when the British government imprisoned him in his own home, he left the house secretly and managed to escape to reach Japan. There he formed that National Army, Indian National Army or Azad Hind Fauj, and inspired his followers to make India free from British rule. He was a great leader. His message was, "Give me blood, I will give you freedom." So, briefly we want to know something. Mahatma Gandhi was fondly called Bapu. His method of protest was Satyagraha. Sardar Patel, he was a lawyer. He organized peaceful protest in Gujarat. Sarojini Naidu was a very popular freedom fighter. She took part in many satyagrahas and she inspired the women to join the British freedom movement and to remove British rulers from India. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was fondly called Chacha Nehru. He was the first Prime Minister of independent India. His birthday we celebrate as Children's Day. Okay, because he loved the children very much. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was one of the Indian main leaders who framed the Constitution of India. It was come into active in 1950. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose led the Indian National Army to fight the British. He gave the popular slogan Dilli Chalo and Jai Hind. And his message was, "Give me blood, I will give you independence. I will give you freedom." He born in Cuttack. He started his career as a national leader. Match the following: Gandhiji, Bapu, Vallabhbhai Patel, Sardar Sarojini Naidu, Nightingale of India, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Baba Saheb, Subhash Chandra Bose, Netaji. Fill in the blanks. Choose from the box. Indian National Army, Non-Violence, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sarojini Naidu, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Gandhiji used truth and non-violence as his weapons to fight the British. Gandhiji used truth and non-violence as his weapons to fight the British. Sarojini Naidu asked women to join India's freedom struggle. Sarojini Naidu asked women to join India's freedom struggle. Jawaharlal Nehru wrote The Discovery of India. Wrote the book Discovery of India. Who wrote the book Discovery of India? Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was one of the main leaders who framed Constitution of India. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was one of the main leaders who framed the Constitution of India. Subhash Chandra Bose led the Indian National Army. Subhash Chandra Bose led the Indian National Army. Okay, I have given you to do your project work on our national hero Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. I have given you a short passage about him, but you don't write on from that passage. You just write from your book. For your extra studies, extra learning, I have given that passage. Okay, so do something from your book and paste pictures and complete your project work and send me through my WhatsApp number on 3rd December. Okay, I think you have no problem now. Don't write a huge essay. Try to complete the project within 10 to 15 sentences. Okay, not more than that. Thank you for today.